Hey everybody, welcome to Medling World. Today, getting ready to head in, checking inside a Dockside Inn and Suites here at Universal Orlando. Come on in, check it out. So this is our second time actually staying over here at Dockside. Just to let you know, if you are driving your own vehicle in, they have this nice little area where you can park to check in. As you can see, as you come around the circle here, you enter in there off the main road, and as you come around, just keep coming around, and then right behind me, that's complimentary 20-minute parking. So it says for checking. I think that if it went a little over, I think you'd be okay. Wanted to let you know about that. And again, it's our second time here, so it's a repeat for us, but we have a little bit of a reason why we're gonna be here. We're gonna be going to Epic Universe while we're staying here, and if you are staying at a Universal resort, you get early access into Epic Universe an hour earlier. So we're gonna be able to vlog that on a separate vlog and just kind of show you around a little bit, and let's just see how it goes. Like I said, it's our second time here. I think we were here maybe last 4th of July. Now we're into May, late May. So it's been almost a year. Let's head in, let's check out the lobby. So here we are in the lobby, and I believe the first time we came here, one of the first reactions I got, and again, we'll do some comparisons, I think, this time between Disney Value Resorts and some of these Universal Value Resorts. Like, I just love the theming right when I walk in, but I love that it's a little bit more modern. You have a Starbucks right here and all this seating, which is really cool. And you have some of these chargers here, and you have a big bar right along with the Starbucks, which is kind of cool because it almost kind of like separates Starbucks with that nice bar. And if you look, a bunch of outlets all under there. So not just for phones, if you wanted to use your laptop, if you had some work to do, if you're Medling World and wanted to do some editing, friends there. The store directly in front of you. This is when it comes to Universal with their value resorts, I do like them better, just personally better than the Disney value resorts. Now, I know there's people that love Disney, and I'm not saying I do not enjoy Disney value resorts, but I just believe these are a little bit more modern, a little bit nicer, I guess you could say. The layouts, the things like that here, I like it. And of course, Dockside, so kind of have, it's almost like driftwood, the theming, very nice. You got a lot of open lighting coming in. And again, it's our second time here, but we're going to show you around. Maybe, you know, if you wanted to go back and look at the other one, we may have a little bit more detail in the other one. But we've had a lot of new people subscribe since the last time we were here, so I think it's important that we're able to come back here and vlog this resort again for you. Actually, resorted Roberta doing the check-in right now, and here is Jake. If you are familiar with the channel, Jake, our son, Roberta, the wife, and the husband, Matt, on Medling World. So let's see. Another cool thing is this time we did get a family suite. Last time we were here in like a standard room. This time we wanted to try the suite, so we're going to try that, and we're going to show you just what it looks like and all of this kind of fun stuff. One thing I did want to show you too is if you do need any kind of park tickets, including Epic Park tickets, if they're available, you can come here. This is where you can get all of your different vacation planning. Want to add a resort in, you want your fast passes, all of that right here. You're going to have all your information about all of the Universal options you have on tickets. The check-in here is very nice. You get a very personalized where you have kind of your own agent, your own desk area, which I like. And then over here, they do have luggage services where they will store your luggage right here. So there's not a full bell service here where they'll actually deliver luggage to your room. Like Disney, even at their value resorts, technically they do a luggage storage service type thing, but they're not always guaranteed to bring your luggage to the room. But sometimes at Disney they will at a value resort, depending how busy. Here I did get confirmation that they don't do that. They pretty much take out your own luggage from your car, bring it in, and they will store it there for you. They also do have a I think there is a desk where you can rent Avis car rental as well. We'll head down that way in a little while. There's like a really big food court. There's some more seating areas. But again, let's see how Roberta's making out with our check-in. I almost forgot to tell you guys, we're also celebrating Jake's graduation of 8th grade. And congratulations, Jake.
Thank you.
8th grade class of 2025.
Yes.
So we have a lot of different things we're doing. Epic, celebrating Jake's graduation. So we're gonna have a nice time while we stay here. We're staying here for a couple nights.
The room is ready.
Another thing I wanted.
Shout out to Olga.
Olga.
Very good.
She was
very
great.
good. Great customer service.
Oh, excellent. One thing that we've been very lucky about when we check in, Jake, you'll appreciate this too.
Yeah.
So far, I think almost every single time we've come to a Universal resort, it's been ready.
Besides, I think with Terra Luna.
Terra Luna, but it was like the first or second day it was open, and it was only a 20-minute wait.
Yes, it was not.
And it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a, walking in here when it's, so
busy. Yeah.
Not too bad. So guys, the one thing about Dockside is there's 2 towers, which is kind of cool. We're staying over on Tower 2, which is over on this side. Last time we were in Tower 1. Now it goes beyond that. It's like there's a pool in the middle of all this. It's almost like a big U. So what you want to do is, if you're in Tower 2, you have to kind of drive over to that side. You have surface parking or garage parking option. And if you're on Tower 1, you would go over to that direction. And there's pools on both sides. So, which is really neat. This is why this is one of my favorites so far. Well, actually, we've stayed at all the Primes, I believe.
The Prime, no, the Values.
Here they call Value, I'm sorry.
The Prime I haven't stayed at all.
We've stayed at all of the Values. This is one of my favorite. This one in Cabana Bay.
Cabana Bay, yes.
Are my favorite too. So,
I don't know, we walk it into this one, it's such a cool vibe.
I love it. It's just something about this one, it just makes me happy, makes me feel good.
Yeah.
I love theme parks, but I really love theme park resorts.
Yeah.
So I like to have that feeling of when I walk in and I see a Universal store, I see the theming, and I feel like, I'm in Universal.
Yeah.
That's what I like. All right, we're gonna head over, so we're gonna go park over there, and then we're gonna head up to our room. So we're out here in the parking area. There is a lot of parking, by the way. The garage is kind of probably the furthest point to park to get in. We just parked right here on the surface area. And we're just gonna walk across, head in, find our room, and settle in, guys. But yeah, I just wanted to show you. So we drove in all the way down that way. It's pretty busy here. I mean, it was not a lot of spots. There's one more spot if you go around the building, like, see where that truck's going? There's a stop sign there. If you take a left, there's a little bit of a parking area where the elevators are. Strange though, I mean, where the elevators are is the smallest area to park. Literally maybe 50 cars could fit in there, if that. So we're gonna have to enter in here, go down the hallway, and then up the elevator. Unless there's elevators there, but she seemed to be circling on the map that the elevators are kind of in the center area there. But we'll go find out. So we walked in just right over here. It's kind of, it's getting pretty beat up here. This is a high traffic area, but there's stairs there, but there's no elevator. I can tell you that on Medling World we do show, we show our whole experience. We show you things that are awesome, but we also want to show you that I can feel now, even since 8 or 9 months ago, I can feel a little bit worn. I think it needs a little bit of work. The rugs are just getting worn out, but this happens. I worked in hospitality industry for 25 years in hotels, and when you start to get like big stains like that, as you can see, that's an indication that these rugs do need to be changed. Now, it smells clean, it's just a bit worn, and it is a value. So I just wanted to show you that part of it too. It's important so that you can see the whole experience. And by no way or any means am I saying, oh, this is terrible because of the carpet being worn out. It's gonna happen. I mean, this is a very popular resort because of the price range on it. It's one of the more affordable ones, so you're gonna have a lot of traffic, especially here on the first floor. Those things are gonna happen. So let's head up. Just came out of the elevator here. This is the 8th floor. And I know on the camera you probably can't see, but there's Helios Hotel. There's Stardust Races. Epic is just right there. So it really gives you a perspective of how close you are. And again, the camera does not do justice. I mean, I can see the cars driving. We are not far away at all. And again, though, remember when you're in Universal, unlike Disney, you're in the city. This is all city area. On the other side of the street, there's a lot of different restaurants. So there's like an IHOP, there's a Kentucky Fried Chicken, there's Walgreens. So you technically can, if you wanted to, you could walk, you could drive, you could Uber all around this area, and there's a lot of other things, lots of other options, especially for food and other entertainment things. So keep that in mind. That's another big difference between Disney. When you're inside Disney, you're thousands and thousands of acres of Disney resorts, Disney parks, but there's no, you can't be in, let's say you're staying at Caribbean Beach. There's no IHOP across the street. You know, it's all Disney. It's gonna be all about Disney. So that is a very big difference here at the property of Universal. Well, let's head down. Looks like we're all the way down the hallway, which is okay. We didn't mind. She did tell us. I'd rather be a little bit further away from the elevator anyway. I love to get my steps. And I appreciate Jake helping out. As he gets a little bit older and growing, he's very travel minded now, and he does help out all the time.
So Jake got Volcano Bay.
Volcano Bay for Jake.
I got DreamWorks Land.
Trolls.
And oh, you finally got a dragon.
I got some Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That's a fun thing too. You never know what you're gonna get on a cake. And Roberta loves it.
Yeah.
I think you like Bumblebee. I think when you get Bumblebee.
Yeah, it was really cool. All right. So this is
first time staying in a suite here.
in here. Yeah.
We did stay in a suite across the street here, which is Surfside.
Looks very similar.
And I mean, it's basically the same exact setup with different, you know, theming. Exactly the same setup. Matter of fact, it might be
The same thing.
the same setup. I do remember a surfboard.
Yeah.
But what we liked about it is you had this picnic table.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of a bigger refrigerator. You have your coffee maker, and here's going to be your coffee service. Yeah, I mean, it is basically identical. You got another bedroom here with a door. Here's the pool. And as I was saying, on the other side, on Tower 1, there's a whole nother huge pool like this. So it's really cool. And actually, looking down there, it doesn't look very busy. Lots of people at the park here in the midday, or actually getting towards mid-afternoon. But that does look good. We're definitely going to be doing some swimming. And they have a nice little like bar area there. They have some tables. You can get beverage. I don't think they had food outside, but you can bring, like, if you went to the food court or you had your own snacks or whatever, you could bring them down there and eat them. There's Volcano Bay right over there. So here's kind of the other side. This is what you would be kind of seeing out of the window. Look at that resort over there, Roberta.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of resorts around. So you have a lot of options if you want to stay. And that directly over there, guys, that's the Surfside. In this whole group here, these both hotels together are called Endless Summer Resorts. So you have Dockside, you have Surfside, which makes up the Endless Summer Resorts. They're both value resorts. But yeah, no, we like them. We like them both, but we do prefer this side a little bit more than the Dockside. I mean, Surfside, I don't know why, really. I mean, I don't know, I just like the vibes over here a little better. Yeah, I just like the vibes over here a little better. Yeah. And it's just a quick, I'm going to do a separate vlog. I'm going to do a more detailed. I'll show you like outlets and, you know, different things like that. But I just at least wanted to give you a quick look at what you'd be getting. All right. And then I think what we'll do is we'll probably hang out here, chill, and then maybe what? We're going to go outside?
Oh, you'll probably watch it. We're doing...
Yeah,
I did. Brazilian snacks.
That vlog's gonna come out. We haven't made it yet, but we're gonna make it, and we're gonna release that one before this vlog. Yeah. If you get what I mean.
So if you haven't watched it yet,
you gotta check that out because we stopped at the Brazilian market. We just grabbed a few different Brazilian snacks, a little variety of things. Yeah. And Roberta's gonna take us through them, even though we've all had them.
We had some of them, I think.
Some of them, most of them, and we're gonna try some for you guys. Incorporate a little bit of Roberta's culture here when it comes to food. I know I mentioned we wanted to get down into the pool, but due to inclement weather, when there is a lightning strike, I believe it's within 5 miles.
Within 5 miles.
Within 5 miles of any, you know, if you're at the resort, if you're at the park, you know, from the attraction you're at or the venue you're at, they will shut down anything that has to do with the water. So right now the pool is closed. And, you know, we're getting into the summertime, so I also wanted to document this for you guys. You can see it's sunny there, but all over in that direction. This definitely will happen. You know, I don't want to say all the time, but, you know, summertime, right, guys? Like, you usually get a thunder shower every single day, for the most part. So, just always be prepared. They usually do come in the afternoon, the showers. But they pass by, so I'll keep you posted on it. We'll see. If it opens up, we'll get back out there. I don't know if you guys can see that rainbow there. But because of the weather, it's not been great. We're going to head over to the park. Here's some of the different snacks you can get here. Looks like some French toast, some tacos, sandwiches, pizzas. Very cool. And of course, Starbucks. But yeah, because of the weather, the pool's looks like opening, closing, opening, closing. So I think what we'll do is, we love going to Universal Park anyway. So we're gonna head over to the park. We're here for a couple days this time, not just one night, a few days now. We're gonna be here. So if we can't get in the pool today, join us in an upcoming vlog from here because we're going to be showing you different things. And like I said, we did stay here before. It's more of a condensed version of it, so we're not repeating everything, but we do have new subscribers that might like to see. And again, I'll put a link to the original video from when we stayed here just, I want to say not even a year ago. Nothing really has changed jumping out at me. But you can walk all the way through and get all the way to the lobby this way as well, into the pool. So I showed you where we came in, but this is like a big, almost like a big L each tower. So you can kind of stay inside and walk through, so you don't have to go back outside if it's raining or too hot or whatever your reasoning is. Let's actually see where we come out. Let's see here. Lobby will be back this way. They got a game room. Okay. You're on the adventure with Medling World. Please take a moment. Subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. They got like a little arcade there. Let's see where we come out. Oh, so here we are. There's a smoking section if you are a smoker right over here. So you can smoke there. Oh, cooled off a little bit too outside. Doesn't feel as hot. And as you can see now, we did get right back to the tower. Very neat. Oh, this is what I was talking about, your car rental service. Every day, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So if you're Ubering in from the hotel, or you take, not even Uber, maybe you took a bus or whatever it is to get here, and you want to rent a car, you can rent a car right from the resort. And of course, you have your favorite Universal shop. So if you need some gear, I'm looking actually for a hat. I don't have a Universal hat. I have a Disney hat, I have a Disney Cruise Line hat, but I don't really have any kind of hat for Universal. So maybe I'll find a hat at some point. Maybe at Epic I'll find a hat. I don't know. We'll find out. So in the stores at the resort, you will find resort merch, which you won't find in the park. You can't go to the park and find Endless Summer Resorts. And I already explained the Endless Summers of both resorts, the Dockside and the Surfside, called Endless Summer Resorts.
I don't have the pen.
That's a cool towel.
I may get this pen after. Oh,
The bird is
$8.
really starting to get into collecting pens.
Yeah, thank you to my lovely friends that put me to pins.
Yeah. So here's some of the different merch you can find. They have a t-shirt, a towel, tank top.
Okay.
Got a mug.
Cool one. This one or this one?
I like the other one.
The other one?
The other one reminds me, like, if you guys are my age, I don't know, it just reminds me of like old school, like the 80s with the palm tree, almost like a Miami Vice type looking picture there.
It's $8. It's not bad at all.
Oh, that's not bad. One thing is, I want to start getting into more, like I said, I wanted to talk a little bit about comparing some of these resorts here compared to Disney. One thing is, for instance, a pin. It's hard to find any pin at Disney that's $8. And when it comes to affordability, you can get, now depending on different promotions, for a resort like this, I can tell you, you can get it depending on promotions, $50 all the way up to $300. So a lot of different price ranges, but overall the point I'm making is that, you know, I think the money you pay for a resort at Universal is a better value than the money you pay at Disney. Wait a minute. We got Madagascar over there? What's going on? That's cool. And
last time was Scooby-Doo.
Last time, I was going to say, we were here last time, Scooby-Doo was over there, so at a value resort at Disney, I don't know if I remember seeing character meet and greets. And listen, I have to repeat myself a lot because I know there's people that are passionate about Disney. I'm not here to rip up Disney, I'm just here to tell you my opinion and the differences that you'll find. There it is, character meet and greet. I got the bar open now, so you got your bar here. And I think we'll get into food maybe a little bit later. We'll save something for later. That's all food in that area. And of course the pool, so we still got to check those things out. But I'm kind of giving you a quick, usually if this is the first time you're watching our channel, we usually do a very immersive adventure. We really show you a lot of what we're doing, a lot of little details. But like I said, I've already done it, and I've already gotten into a lot of those little details. So I'm just trying to try a little bit of a different style this time. And let me know in the comments if you mind it this way, if you like it the old way, the way I usually do it. But this is a good chance because I've already been here before to try a different way of vlogging it. And if this way is more popular with you guys, I can just do all of them like this. It'll cut down probably on a lot of the time because we usually can get a good 50-minute to an hour vlog out of these. And this is your transportation to the parks, including Epic. All right, guys, so we are here at it's a quick service here at the value resorts. Kind of the the same way Disney's set up. Universal does the same thing. When you're in a value resort, you have a really big, just quick service area like this. There's no sit-down restaurant here in this value resort. Now, as you go up the tier, I think they call them Premier, right? Premier, I think, is the highest tier for Universal. Once you start getting towards that, like if you go check out our vlog from Portfolio Bay, we did that one a couple weeks ago. That was a Premier resort. So it's the highest level of a resort where you really don't have any kind of quick service like this. You have a little like kind of like a marketplace where you can get a few little grab and go things. You can get like, you can sit down and get pizzas. Not much to choose from for breakfast, but a lot of sit-down restaurants. This is the opposite. This will be, you kind of come in, it's going to be a lot of quick service. I'll take you in just to show you what they have. They do have some grab and go that you can get. Little ice creams. Got your beverage. Some adult beverage, I think they do. Maybe not right here. I thought they had beers and stuff. Oh, over on this side. If you're interested in some alcohol, different beers. They got some bottles of wine, things like this. Oh, look at these little boards. Look at these little charcuterie boards. Those look good, actually. They got pizzas. You know, you're gonna have a lot of you got chicken and waffle. They've got burgers. They do have a veggie burger. They got kids like meals. Last time we were here, we got food. The food was it was so-so. Walk around this way a little bit. Got some fruit. Come over here. It's like they got sandwiches over here. So, how do they make them for you? Fresh. These ones look like they're ready to go. Actually, they look pretty good. It's like a big turkey one there in that croissant. A little salad, grab and go house salad. Over here is a make your own salad bowl. 85 cents per ounce. Be careful if you start loading up. Interesting. Here's just like some pastries, grab and go. Some donuts, some desserts. Let me back up here and see. Yeah. And then, oh, so they can do, you can do pasta over here. They're making like pasta. You walk over here. Make your own pasta bowls, meat or vegetable. And they have some soup. Soup of the day today, chicken noodle soup. So here you can get different pasta. It's not too bad. Good variety of different foods here. Oh, one more thing I want to show you. Do have some of these juices and some more grab and go. These look pretty interesting. You got yogurts, more salads. I'll show you this real cool little thing right here. Wow! $9.90. Are you kidding me? $9.90. Wow. The salads are $4.50. I've had their sandwiches before like this. They're not that bad, actually. Their sandwiches aren't bad. So there you have it. I'm not sure what we're gonna get. Roberta and Jake are looking around. But I'll show you what we get when we get it. I'm sorry for the lighting in here. I know it's a little bit dark, so it might have been a little bit of struggle with the camera as I was walking. But wanted to show you quickly what your choices are here. Dockside. So we're actually ended up getting like this chicken dinner. It's like an 8-piece dinner, but it was only what, 27 bucks or something?
Yeah.
And it comes with like a couple sides. We'll show you. We're gonna go up. The nice thing is in our suite, we're gonna eat it in our suite, but if you wanted, you could eat it down here. You got all of this area. And in the back here, I just want to show you something as we get ready to head up. Roberta and Jake get a head start. Not too far, because I can't even remember what room I'm in. You got your freestyle drink. You can get a resort mug. Not the same thing you would get in the park, but you can get a refillable resort mug that only works at the resort. And it goes by how many nights you're staying. The longer you stay, the price per night goes down. The shorter you stay, a little bit more expensive per night. So, give you that information. And again, all of this is on our original vlog from here from, I want to say, several months back. So, a little bit more into the detail, but we're trying a little condensed version on Medling World. And again, typically, we're really like show you full immersion. But today, speeding it up a little bit for you guys. All right, I gotta head up and catch up. So I think this was actually, Roberta, I think looking at all the different prices down there, guys, don't mind us. This, you know, it's just, hey, it's our room, man. It seemed like the best deal, and I think for all of us, it's gonna fill us up, and we might even have some left. For 20, I think it was like $27 or $28.
$27.50.
It's 8 pieces of chicken.
Yeah.
You get a waffle.
Yeah, then 2 sides.
You get 2 sides. Now, you could choose from mac and cheese, mashed potatoes. They had corn on the cob and like a bunch of different greens. But the corn on the cob did not look great. And the greens, I wasn't sure. It was like a mixture of a lot of different greens. Wasn't sure what was in it, really. They called it like a coleslaw greens.
Yeah, this is gravy.
So, we got gravy.
This is the mashed potato.
Mashed potato.
And this is the mac and cheese.
It looks like the little red potatoes. There's a mac and cheese. We got some barbecue sauce. We got this. I think this seemed like a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
When you break it up, right, between 3 of us, it's like, what, about $8 each? You know, $9 each. And we have our own beverage. And this is what's nice about the suite. We can just kind of sit here and enjoy and eat it.
Each 21 week.
It's a little more quiet. One thing I do want to mention as these guys start getting ready to eat is, in our experiences here, there's a couple value resorts that I've noticed that have a lot of groups that come in, kids. When I say, you know, like teenagers, there's a lot of different events that go on here. There's cheerleading competitions. There's a lot of different sporting events.
Here and Disney, yeah.
Here and Disney, and they usually stay at value resorts. The groups that are involved with those events.
Yeah.
Here at Universal, like I said, just in my experience, staying here at Dockside, and again staying at Cabana Bay. We've stayed at Cabana Bay. We've vlogged it once, but we have stayed there before in the past. I've always noticed that's where a lot of the groups go.
Yeah.
Surfside, when we were there, I didn't notice any groups because these are the 2 bigger ones, Dockside and Cabana Bay. So just keep that in mind because there's kids, they like to have fun, guys. They're running around, they're playing. Probably maybe Jake's maybe a year or 2 older than Jake. It seemed like most of the kids are, but there's a little bit of noise. So keep that in mind when you come in here. I understand it. I have a teenager. I've had my other kids were teenagers. I know what teenagers like to do. Kids like to play. They like to have fun. They're in a hotel. They're with their buddies. They're with their friends. So, just want to let you know that if you come here, that may happen. So, if that's something you're not interested in, keep it in mind. As Roberta and Jake, they're like, Dad, never mind that. Let's eat. I think what we'll do is maybe we'll just, because of the vlog, you want to just kind of eat and let people know how it was. Let's dig in a little bit and then we'll let you know. Actually, we're going to work here, guys. Look at Roberto over there chowing down like a real champion. Jake. Hey, guys. Waffle. It is not that bad, actually. The potatoes were nice with the gravy. Actually, I do like the potatoes there. They taste like you know, real good. You know, like they made them. They got the little bit of the peels on there. They're red potatoes, like I said. The gravy tastes good. The chicken is okay. I mean,
it's better than
Roberta. What are you thinking, guys?
It's better than expected.
Better than expected, I think. We didn't expect a gourmet meal
I don't really think the chicken's too good though.
You're not crazy about the chicken?
I prefer the mac and cheese and the waffle.
You're enjoying the sides?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The sides are good. I think the chicken's okay. Like I said, better than expected. Overall, I'm gonna give it like a 7.4, 7.5.
Yeah, it's for a theme park. Yeah. For
Yeah, not too bad.
good service.
I think for what we paid and the value, the quality, not bad. So there you have it, guys. The chicken dinner, if you're interested, worth the money, I'd say. Go for it.
Yeah.
So guys, just like that, look, the sun came up. Last time you saw us, we were sitting here eating chicken. But what we decided to do is just continue to vlog because there's not much more to show from when we started. The check-in time and all of those things. We really only have to show you the pool, so I didn't want to make a whole separate vlog just to show the pool. Yesterday, we didn't even vlog our stay here because we were at Epic Universe all day, so check that out. We did early park admission, separate vlog. We had 2 food reviews, restaurant vlogs. One of them, the Blue Dragon sit-down restaurant. The other one was breakfast, if you're interested. And then we kind of just did an overview of our day.
Yeah.
Where we kind of just showed now that the park's open, how is everything going? A little bit more quicker than some of our other vlogs we've done there. But what we're doing is we're actually going to take our stuff out because on checkout day, you can enjoy the resort until 11:59 p.m. Not your room, the resort. You still have to check out of your room. I think it's 10 or 11. So we're going to... 11? 11. We're going to put our stuff in the car. We have a little bag for the pool. We're just going to kind of go down and hang out at the pool for a couple hours before we head home. So we'll see you. I already showed you where we parked and all that. So we'll see you at the pool. And we'll wrap up the vlog. Here we are at the pool. And... we've been hanging out for a little while. We found there's still a little bit of shade over on this side. But it's still not quite noon. Once it gets noon, that sun... I'm trying to see... So it must be back there because that's where the shadow is. It'll be directly above us and it'd be less shade. But we got here, I mean, there's still lots of empty spots. A lot of times at the resort... theme park resorts, people go to the parks during the day, so the pools, now it depends. Disney, it seems like the pools are always busy, but here at Universal, what I've noticed is during the day, yes, the pools get busy, but kind of midday, like in the afternoon, early afternoon, it's a little bit slower because a lot of people are at the parks, especially the value, I think, resorts, because it's a better price. A lot of people just coming in, they want the room, want to go to the parks, come back, swim later. The signature ones are a little bit more like you could just really have a really full resort day with all the restaurants and things, so those pools might get a little bit busier, but I just want to show you around a little bit. Roberta and Jake hanging out here. Hey guys, having their beverage. No beverage in the pool, but we did ask the lifeguard you can bring it up to the edge. Not sure exactly what they're doing, but they're doing something there. I want to show you too. So there's a pool on this side. This is Tower 2 where we were. And then if you went through, you can get to the lobby that way. So between this tower and this pool would be the lobby where you get dropped off, where you get the buses and all that. And then on the other side, Tower 1 with a whole nother pool. The difference though on this side, I'm going to show you in a minute if I can get over there, is there's zero entry on this pool. The other pool, if I remember right, there's no zero entry. So that's pretty good. Both of them do kind of have this sandy area here. You got like sand. There's some games. It's like ping pong. They have the restrooms and they have a bar. I'm gonna walk over to the bar probably in a minute, but let's walk in the pool. A little cool, I'm surprised. Well, it had so much rain. Yesterday, actually, we didn't vlog, but if you watch our Epic, it poured rain. So the rain probably cooled it off. Not freezing. They have a lot of these like complimentary, like these balls and stuff. Actually, Roberta and Jake are playing with one right there that you can just use. They also have vests. They have life vests you can use, complimentary. You can see to the left of the lifeguard there. Complimentary vest, Roberta. No hot tubs though. No hot tubs here at this value. I don't know. Did Cabana Bay have one? I can't remember. Somebody leave me in the comments. if Cabana Bay had a hot tub. Not quite sure. I can't remember. But Cabana Bay has like a big lazy river. They have like, if you really want some pool action, they have a lot of different, I think they even had a slide. Don't they have a slide, like a splash pad? I think so. I know Cabana.
It was like cold one day.
Yeah, we went, it was,
Maybe we need to come back for March or summer.
we went, I think it was Thanksgiving over there. I'm just gonna take a walk over by the bar. I'll show you the bar and then the restroom area there, and then I think we'll be good to go. I kind of, again, give you a little bit of another overview here. Dockside. Over here, Tower 2, the Wave Makers bar. It's just, there's no food, it's just beverage. As far as I know, let's go have a look. Yeah, all just beverage here. Again, some of the other resorts, as you kind of work your way up the tier, you'll have outdoor bars like this, but we'll also have food. I know Sapphire Falls, Porfirio Bay where we just stayed, and then they have restrooms here, but there are no changing rooms. Technically, of course you can change in a bathroom, but there's no like showers or anything in those bathrooms. And here's some of the ping pong. And again, there's a whole nother area just like this right beyond that tower in Tower 1. So you can check out our other vlog from the original time we stayed here at Dockside, which is very, very in-depth. You thought this one was in-depth, the other one's even more, like a lot more, like real detailed. But again, this is kind of a repeat, and the purpose of us staying here this time was to get into Epic for those early park hours, so don't forget to check out that vlog. Guys, thank you so much for watching Medling World. Please take a moment, subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. And last but not least, see ya!